Hello, today I'm going to be showing you my T14 heavy tank. This was a British-American joint project, and it was basically an upscaled and up-armoured M4 Sherman. A few prototypes were made, but neither nation really needed it. The Americans just didn't really like it, didn't perform too well, and the British already had the Churchill for the same roles. So neither nation used it. I think only one exists now in Bovington. But yep, that's a small amount of history on this, and let's get into it. So I'll give it 360 pan first, just a quick one, because it's not really, I'll just show it all close up anyway. Okay, so I'll show close up now. Here's the track area. As you can see, it's basically it's almost the identical chassis, sorry, to my Sherman. It's just it's been made 3 wide instead of 2 wide, because obviously this is wider tracks. Around the front, it's the same transmission housing. And obviously the other side is identical. Around the rear, relatively undetailed, but from the pictures I saw of the rear of the T14, it's just like this. It doesn't really, it's quite blocky and doesn't really have much going on around there. There's the engine deck. Around the front, 2 opening hatches. And the whole machine gun. Up on the turret, this is literally just an upscaled version of my Sherman's turret, with a few additions. Firstly, there's 2 hatches which do open. Let me place this down so I can show. Hopefully my camera keeps in focus. There's the loader's hatch, I suppose. Is that there? So you can put minifigure in, obviously. Let me just sit them down so they can fit in there. And there's also the commander's hatch on the other side, which the same again. Both can sit in there at the same time as well, so you can have them both poking out. Around the back of the turret, there's like the, I'm not sure. I guess it's a radio. I'm not sure if it's a radio box or the just stowage box, not entirely sure on the Sherman. It might be where the radio is kept. But anyway, there's that. So yep, that's pretty much it for this tank. The gun does not elevate. I was going to add that, but and I could very easily, but it means it would poke out about half a stud, half a plate further, and it just didn't look quite so streamlined and accurate. But I can easily add the gun elevation if I wanted. So yeah, that's, as far as I'm aware, pretty much it. One thing I do want to quickly show as well, is which I'm pretty pleased with. If you can see the track cover, the camera's not focusing, but the track cover here, it's perfectly in line with the slopes above it. So I'm really pleased how that came out. So yep, that's pretty much it. Quickly show you a size comparison to a minifigure. Not very good scale picture because it's so far up the angle, but the minifigure's head is pretty much level with the bottom of the slope, so it's a pretty nice size for a minifigure, very compatible. It's actually lower than my Sherman was by 2 plates. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and also please do subscribe. It'd be awesome if I could hit 200 subscribers by the 1st of January. So other than that, have a wonderful day, and goodbye.